Good day everyone. Today I will show you how to divide decimal numbers by another decimal numbers. Let us have this example. We have 2 and 26 hundredths divided by 2 tenths, where 2 and 26 hundredths is our dividend and 2 tenths is our divisor. We can write this division sentence in another way using the long division method. As you see, our dividend 2 and 26 hundredths is inside while our divisor 2 tenths is outside. Now, let us change first our divisor into a whole number. Since our divisor has one decimal place, we need to multiply this by a whole number power of 10, which is 10. So you will have 2 tenths times 10 is equals to 2. Since we multiply our divisor by 10, we need to multiply our dividend also by 10. So you will have 2 and 26 hundredths times 10 is equals to 22 and 6 tenths. So you will have 22 and 6 tenths divided by 2. Next is copy the decimal point directly above the dividend. Make sure that the decimal points are aligned. Now, we can now proceed to division using the Dmsb or divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. Let us divide. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Multiply. 1 times 2 is equals to 2. Subtract. 2 minus 2 is 0. Bring down. Bring down the digit 2. Go back to the first step. Divide. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Multiply. 1 times 2 is equals to 2. Subtract. 2 minus 2 is equals to 0. Bring down. Bring down the digit 6. Again, go back to the first step. Divide. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Multiply. 3 times 2 is 6. Then finally, subtract. 6 minus 6 is equals to 0. So our answer is 11 and 3 tenths. But don't you know that there is another way of dividing decimal numbers by decimal numbers without multiplying the divisor and the dividend by a whole number power of 10? Let me show you how. Let us have this example. We have 3 and 63 hundredths divided by 3 tenths. First, let us write this in long division method form. As you see, our dividend 3 and 63 hundredths is inside and our divisor 3 tenths is outside. So the first step is make the divisor a whole number. How are you going to do that without multiplying to a whole number power of 10? To make the divisor a whole number, you just simply move the decimal point from left to right. Since our divisor has one decimal place, we must move the decimal point once from left to right. Let us move. So instead of having 3 tenths, we will have 3. Next, make or move the decimal point in your dividend from left to right based from the number of times you move the decimal points in your divisor. Since we move our decimal point in our divisor once, we need to move the decimal point in our dividend also once. So that will be 36 and 3 tenths. Next is copy the decimal point directly above the dividend. Make sure that the decimal points are aligned. Next is divide as whole number using the Dmsb. Okay, divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. Let us divide. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Multiply. 1 times 3 is 3. Subtract. 3 minus 3 is 0. Bring down. Bring down the digit 6. Go back to the first step. Divide. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Multiply. 2 times 3 is 6. Subtract. 6 minus 6 is 0. Bring down. Bring down the digit 3. Divide. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Multiply. 1 times 3 is equals to 3. Then finally, subtract. 3 minus 3 is equals to 0. So our answer is 12 and 1 tenths. Let us have another one. This time we will have 555 thousandths divided by 25 hundredths. Again, let us write this in long division method. So as you see, our dividend is inside and our divisor is outside. First, make a divisor a whole number. Since our divisor has 2 decimal places, we need to move the decimal point twice to the right. Let us move 1, 2. So instead of having 25 hundredths, we will have 25. Next is move the decimal point in your dividend. Based from the number of times you move the decimal point in your divisor. Since we move our decimal point in our divisor twice, we need to move the decimal point in our dividend twice. We have 1, 2. So that will become 55 and 5/10. Next is copy the decimal point directly above the quotient or above the dividend. Make sure that the decimal points are aligned. Then, divide as whole numbers using the Dmsb. Divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. Let us divide. 55 divided by 25 is equals to 2. Multiply. 2 times 25 is equals to 50. Subtract. 55 minus 50 is 5. Bring down. Bring down the digit 5. Divide. 55 divided by 25 is 2. Multiply. 2 times 25 is equals to 50. Subtract. 55 minus 50 is 5. Now, since we are dividing decimal numbers, we need to add 0 in our dividend if necessary. Let us add 0 in our dividend. Now, let us bring down the 0. So we will have 50. 50 divided by 25 is equals to 2. Multiply. 2 times 25 is equals to 50. Then finally, subtract. 50 minus 50 is equals to 0. So our answer is 2 and 22 hundredths. I hope everything is clear to you. Until next time, goodbye children.